Okay, let's jump right in. So WhatsApp has this new thing, right? An optional feature,
hmm
Meta AI, giving you like quick bullet points for your unread messages.
Yeah, I saw that. Could be pretty useful.
Honestly, after a long weekend, trying to catch up on a group chat, it's like wading through treacle sometimes. An AI summary sounds kind of great.
It does. Saves you the scroll back pain.
And the really crucial bit here, it's totally off by default, like completely.
Right. You have to actively choose it,
You specifically have to tap summarize privately. So, no AI is just reading your chats in the background unless you give it the explicit okay.
which is important. That user control piece is key.
Definitely.
But what's really fascinating, I think, is the how, the tech underneath.
Exactly.
How WhatsApp is actually doing these summaries while, keeping everything private. That's where Meta's private processing comes in.
Right. The private processing tech.
Yeah.
So maybe unpack that a bit for us. How does that actually work without them, well, seeing our messages? Sounds a bit like
Wait.
magic.
Huh. Not quite magic, but definitely clever engineering. So the basic idea is the AI processing, it isn't happening on Meta's main servers where they could just, read and store your stuff.
Okay.
Instead, think of it like the AI works inside a really secure, isolated box.
A box.
Yeah, metaphorically speaking, this box is either right there on your phone that's on-device AI, or if it needs more power, it happens in a specially designed, heavily encrypted space on Meta's servers.
And Meta itself can't get into this box.
Exactly. It's built to be inaccessible to Meta, and crucially, the moment that summary is generated, poof. The original raw text of your messages gets basically shredded, discarded immediately.
Ah, okay. So that's the no receipts, no trails thing they mentioned.
Precisely. There's no lingering record of your actual message content for Meta to look at later. It's not just a policy promise, it's baked into the architecture. Security by design.
That is a strong commitment.
Yeah.
Building privacy right in, not just tacking it on. So is this part of a bigger trend? Are others doing this kind of privacy-focused AI?
Oh, absolutely. It really echoes what Apple's doing with their private cloud compute, for instance.
Right, for things like Siri and photos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Processing personal data, but keeping it encrypted and away from Apple's main systems. It's definitely a growing movement using powerful AI to help you directly, not just to harvest your data.
So AI that serves the user privately.
That's the goal, making your digital life easier, more convenient, but without you having to trade away your privacy for it.
So you get the useful stuff like the message summaries, but the core privacy of your actual conversations stays intact. Sort of the best of both worlds.
In theory, yes. Your chats remain yours. They're processed for a fleeting moment to create the summary, then they vanish from the system. It helps move us towards that idea of ambient intelligence AI just working helpfully in the background, but crucially doing it privately.
Okay, this is really interesting stuff. And it brings up a big question, really, for everyone listening. As AI gets woven more and more into how we communicate, how do you balance the sheer convenience, features like these summaries against the absolute privacy of your conversations? What really jumps out at you about this development in AI, something to think about?